Yo, what up? Street dogs, street gods, street vlogs, ASMR dogs. Welcome to the house. Alright. Beautiful morning, you're the sunshine, morning bed, none of what. Okay, so some fun thoughts. So first, on the contrary, I packed the Mac Millie. No, okay. So the first thought is don't run. Running is positively bad for your health. Oh, also another critique. So you know the GoPro Minis. I love it. I think it's great. However, the big issue is because the lighting on the top is so effing bright. It's actually pretty distracting. So yeah, I think maybe GoPro. Forgot the next GoPro Minis. Figure out a way to cover up the bright thingy on top, or just put a, I guess you could just put a piece of gaffer's tape over it to just block it. Because any sort of shite bright lightning lights is positively bad for your focuses. Even Nassim Taleb, he kind of figured out. It's like, do you read Anti-Fragile one of his books? Is that like the difference between the actual doer versus the people behind the scenes. So actually one of the big issues is so if you're a public speaker, right, and you get all these people to set up, right, if you have really effing bright sunlights or lights shining directly in the eyes, it actually helps you, it's actually really bad for your focusing or your streaming of your thoughts. But it's funny because the stage technicians are the ones setting you up, but they're the never ones on stage giving your presentation. So moral of the story is the difference between doers and setter-uppers is that yeah, people who set up stuff often don't do it. Okay, so also some of the thoughts why you should not trust CrossFit. So Greg Glassman, Greg space Glassman, like glasses me out. Glass. Has Greg Glassman ever lifted weights in his life? And or okay, so question, has Greg Glassman ever lifted a weight in his life? And two, does he even work out? And it's crazy because so this is the hidden side of the interwebs, and just things I observe, right? Very successful rich people, whatever, super effing low-key. Like even Michael Hackman, M-I-C-H-A-E-L space Hackman, like H-A-C-K-M-A-N, like computer hacker, right? Apparently he owns, like, I mean, I just make up a number, like 80% of commercial property in Culver City when it comes to the movie studios. I googled him, and he used to work for CBRE and started Hackman Capitals. But anyways, he essentially owns all of the Amazon production studio lots. He's just like leasing it to Amazon. So it's actually funny because this is like, I mean, it's kind of like low-key public knowledge, but it's also kind of not. And all the really past people I met at Apple behind the scenes who used to work at Google and stuff like that, none of them have a Google account, and none of them have a Gmail, whatevs, right? I'm like, oh, why not? They're like, ... It's like, I know too much. All right, so once again, the reason why you got to be maximally sus for everybody, especially people's in techs, when the workers themselves don't use the products they work on, it's a sign that there's some sort of hidden catch somewhere. Also, was it like one of my best friends, he you know, one of the head PR director, you know, marketing, whatevs for Facebook. He doesn't even use Facebook, right? Like, and also like Instagram is like, and this is actually when you know you've got real clout is he's like, you know, he travels around and successful. But then the funny thing is, his passion is photography, right? And this is where numbers don't matter. He has like maybe like 100 people following him, right? One of those people following him is Mark Zuckerberg. It's like, oh shit, like, and Mark is his direct boss. It's like, it's like, can't be posting nothing that might get you in troubles. It looks like I wore this thing backwards. So yeah, so to put yourself in a fragile position, and also the reason why, even if he's making $1 million a year at Facebook, Amazon, Google's, whatever have views, it ain't worth it, because get a text message at 2 a.m. be like, yo, you gotta jump on a private jet, we're going to said place, you don't got freedom. And freedom to me, like, okay, my definition of freedom is simple. My definition of freedom is, do you have the power and the ability to not check your email for 2 years and be fine? Right? Or do you have the power to disable all notifications on your phone and your text message? Do you have the power to never check your text messages ever? Yeah, right. So that's some thoughts. Good morning. You ain't cold? I say, you smart, bro. Whenever I'm cold, I just take some like 5 cups of black coffee and I'm in the zone. Have a good one, bro. Yeah, this platformer is pretty cool. Okay, so the reason why I wanted to start GoProing again, especially the GoPro's minis, I don't know, I just think this place is so cool. I just want to give you the full walking tours, like almost like I feel like my life is starting to become like a game of Ready Player One or Diablo 2. Eric is the real life paladin. Just want to give you the thing. Okay, so yeah, lots of thoughts here to uncover. So first and foremost, yeah, just go all in. If you got big huevos, got big balls, big ovaries, big eggs, my suggestion, yo, look at that. Yeah, I think honestly with art, it just needs to be more happy and fun. Like, I love this. Who's this? Who's the artist again? Jen Stark, Technicolor Drip 2015. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, you've got big balls, short Google, short Amazon. No, don't short Amazon. No, Amazon's up and up there. They're killing media production. Apple's interesting. So I just discovered the other day, I was looking at the Killers of the Flower Moon. You know it's an Apple original movie? What? Apple done bankrolled the whole movie? So actually Apple getting into, okay, also Apple TV Plus. What else? I think you got to rebrand, so don't call it TV. Like, whoa, we in the 90s? TV Plus, TV. Everyone like stealing the bad names. Just call it like Apple Media or Apple Shows or Apple Watch. Oh no, not Watch, because you're always watching. I don't know. Maybe you should just call it content. Apple content. No, I don't roll off the tongue. Apple View. No, isn't there that weird show called The View? Okay, another place called Atrio. Atrio, right? You look at that. You got these like salt crystals, a little circle thing. There's a circle thing here. Super wabi sabis. I think love this stuff. I love these chairs. Look at that circle thing, circle thing. It's kind of like this like desert chic look. Actually, a pro tip if you're a vlogger, to make shit real, just touch things, play with it. GoPro minis. And I think the reason why the GoPro minis is so good is that It makes you less self-conscious. LCD screens are bad. Yeah, look at all this. Yo, look at that. Do you see that? Okay, so wabi sabi, you need like a stone off kilter thing. Yeah, it's actually funny is that the more bougie we get, the more kind of primal and weird things get, I guess. Anyways, Sam loves when I did this, right? Oh yeah, so yeah, a lot of things to unravel. So first and foremost, yeah, AI is the future. I even taught Sam yesterday to say AI. AI. AI stands for artificial intelligence, bots, robots. Also, the funny thing too is like, people I'm thinking about, right? Like, do you want to become a robot? No. Do you want a fembot? No. And actually, so what's very interesting about playing with ChatGPT AI is that the more I play with it, and the more I experiment and think about it, right? It actually makes me love reality and real realities even more. Why? Because it makes you contemplate on what it means to be human, what's critical about being human, etc. And I think it's also good insofar much as it makes me think a lot about creativity. What does it mean to be creative? And also, funny enough, is that the more I play with the AIs, DALL-E 3, ChatGPT, ChatGPT 4. Oh, check out the Zen of Eric app bot thing relaunched on the ChatGPT app, and I can also remake the Y app. I'm actually starting to do some. I'm gonna think about doing some sort of like AI photography workshops. So just keep posted. Just Google Eric Kim workshops. Oh, and also I'm starting to buy out the interwebs. So now I own erickim.photography or erickim.com, erickim.ai, erickim.la, ericimphotography.com, ericimphotography.com/blog, which is the OG spots. And yeah, LA is the future. I'm like, should I do it online? I don't know, like I like to do things. Should we do it through the Zooms? Oh no, anyways, don't worry guys, I'll figure it out. Well, and also another fun pro tip. Do you know how you know if a car is good or bad? Just like go to a dealership. We always walk by this dealership. Go to the used car lot section and then look at the cars that people trade in. Is typically a sign that the car ain't no good. So it looks like a lot of people like to trade in the Lexus SUVs, the NX cars. They don't like the NXs, so I guess that means the RXs are good. People trade in the Jeeps. People trade in the Mercedes, the AMGs. Looks like having bad MPGs is not gangsta. People trade in the Range Rover, Land Rover things. Electric cars, I see a lot of Hyundai Ioniqs, the electric one, the Ioniq 5 being traded in. Hyundai Genesis, Camaro, a lot of muscle cars actually. The Hellcat, stuff like that. People don't seem to like it. And also pro tips. Yo, I was thinking about this. What is the most masculine, manly phone? Very simple, the iPhone SE. Why? Because you go bang the shit out of it. You don't have to trip about it, anything bad. Actually, like, especially when I'm doing my off-the-grid EK Spartan workouts in the direct sun in my car parking lot plaza thing, right? And I'm using ChatGPT and whatevs. And then, like, while it's thinking or generating the images, I'm like so happy I could just take my iPhone SE and then place it face down on top of the concrete. Not worrying about getting scratched because they're already super scratched, right? Actually, the new modern day flex, whenever I give people my iPhone, and especially women, it's women like, oh, give me your number, or Google this real quick. They'll always hold my iPhone and they're like, whoa, your phone is so small. Like, what phone is this? It's like, so what? So actually, in some ways, having something smaller and more compact is more impressive. Like, even to me, whenever I see other people with the iPhone mini, I'm like, yo, use the one, use super smart. Yeah, and actually really successful people either have iPhone SEs, iPhone minis. Shout out to my friend Jose and Don, part of the EK Mafia for life. But yeah, and also the best car to have in LA, white Prius. I like the 2010 model. I think it actually looks super duper JDM, Japanese domestic market. Yeah, my personal thoughts on the future of things is the future finna be media taking over. Why? Because people have an insatiable lust and hunger for more media, right? Media. The other dude, I think the other day, I saw somebody who looked like Morgan Freeman checking me as like, oh, you're wearing a shirt today. I'm like, so I guess I'm, everyone in Culver City, downtown Culver City in the area knows me as the buff Asian guy walking around without a shirt on. Also another pro tip, you want to look sexier, be sexier, lower your body fat percentage. Super simple, no breakfast, no lunch, 100% carnivore diet, only beef and lamb. Bone marrow, I call this the Air Kim demigod diet. Only bone marrow, innards, beef liver, beef heart, beef kidneys, small intestine, large intestine. No sugars, no starches, no fruits, no vegetables, no white meat, no pork. I mean, pork is fine. Like, I think pork is good for poor people. You can afford beef, just eat beef, right? Because pork is white meat because it has low iron and low iron in it, which makes it like kind of pinkish. Red iron gets your testosterone up naturally.